we are. We are doing the finals of the 3D Buzz EU StarCraft 2 tournament number 1. Now, if you have been waiting or have been following along, apologies if you've had to wait a while. I simply got caught up doing other things. Imagine that. So yeah, I'm sorry that it's taken a while, but you know, just been doing 3D of all things, and every once in a while playing StarCraft. So as I was saying, this is the finals. You can see the brackets and how they sort of got to where they are, and whereas right here it's the finals. Oh my god, it's going to be a Zerg versus Terran. It's going to be the best of 3. As far as map exclusions or map vetoing, I think Scrap Station might have been eliminated, and Lost Temple and Delta Quadrant, and I think Scrap Station was the only one that Metanol excluded. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'm not going to look it up, and I don't care, because all we care about are the games that they did play on, or the maps, should I say. So, best of 3. Good luck, or I wish them good luck, because this has all happened. You know, this happened like a month ago. So, so yeah. Anyway, here it is. Hey there, guys and girls. We're here at the finals. Well, not really at anything. You're at your computer, and this wasn't hosted anywhere. This was also hosted on a computer. There's no LAN for StarCraft 2. Okay, sucks. Anyway, so yeah, final game or final games. We're here on Jungle Basin, and down here in the bottom right-hand corner we have Zeox spawning in as the red Zerg. And there's the good luck, have fun, whiffle comment, and we have in the top left hand corner Leffi spawning in as the blue Terran. So as I said before, we are here on Jungle Basin, and this is going to be, oh, this is going to be, what the hell did I just do? I don't know, I think I just skipped forward. Anyway, he built a supply depot, and he's going to now start a barracks. And oh, what do we have down here? We have an overlord. Oh my god, we have an overlord. Everyone, it's an overlord. Yeah, can't overact it with that. So so we're gonna have a scouting SCV here. It's gonna see what's going on. What's checking out. We are gonna see a pull before hatchery here. Very common, especially recently with some Terrans, certain tactics when it comes to rushing, that it's kind of safer to go pull before hatch. By that I mean you make a spawning pool to make Zerglings before you come down here to your natural expansion and expand. So there's the same, pull before hatch. Sometimes I go hatch before pull, but I kind of throw it up in the air. It depends on the map which I'm on, so, and it depends on the player, so don't do it all the time. I mix it up a little, okay? Yeah. So with the first 100 gas, he is researching speed. And from our Terran player, he has thrown up a tech lab. So I think Stim might be first thing researched, or he could make a Reaper, maybe, or a Marauder. Thing is that with a patch that came out, like one of the first patches that came out after retail, when it was required for Terran to build a supply depot before a barracks, there was a lot of Reaper play. In the early beta, in the early not just beta, but also in the retail, they would throw down a barracks, tech lab, get out a quick Reaper, and they were able to kite Zerglings without speed, and that was a big deal. That was like, you know, you could take out, you know, a lot of economy, a lot of drones, and it was super hard because Zerglings weren't fast enough. And with the recent, wow, when did that go down? Wow, that's a late hatch. Usually it's, sorry, but usually you get your pull at, you know, 14 pull, 16 hatch, and that is a way late hatchery. But as I was saying, because the Lings weren't fast enough, they said, okay, so you're going to have to build a supply depot. But since that came into effect, Zerg have been recently going, you know, hatch before pull, meaning you build your hatchery before you build your spawning pool. So super quick hatchery, and then a little bit later a pull, and that makes that build viable. Really, now you can now go Reaper against Zerg. But the thing is, with marine all-in SEVs, all-in rushes that have been not pioneered but made popular by the StarCraft player otherwise known as Foxer or Fake Boxer or Boxer or Marine King or whatever you want to call him. Basically a player in the GSL, in the Korean StarCraft tournament, biggest StarCraft 2 tournament there is. He tried to win with a Marine all-in SEV rush where you have the SEVs at the front and they take in all the damage while the Marines are behind them and they get to shoot over the SEVs and kill everything. It's become so popular, it's insane. It really is. So yeah, I hate it. But the funny thing is that everyone seems to be doing this build, and yet the funny thing is that it didn't even win. You know, he lost, in case you noticed. Okay, people? Anyway, we do have a lair which has finally gone down. If I actually get back to commentating on this game, we do have a lair. And we have a Balin's nest, so we're going to see some Balins come out. Going for a Spire, which is probably not the best choice, although once he did scout up there, he probably seen how many Marauders there were, and probably thought that getting some Mutalisks out would be a decent idea. So if he does decide to make any Balins, he must engage them on this creep. I can't tell you how much, because not only do these guys all have stim, Balin's no speed off creep is ridiculous. It's just no point. I mean, it's going to be hard enough as it is to get these Balins to connect with these Marines and Marauders if they do stim up. Leffi is going to have to be careful though, because he does not have a medevac. So if he stims up too much, that's going to mean trouble. So Zeox here in the red, supply blocked. I'm sure he's got overlords on the way. Not many drones, I'm surprised, but yeah, Zeox wants to engage or pull his, I guess, forces way back here, because if he engages right now, they're just going to stim and run off that creep. So let's have a look at the production tab. So Spire is done. Two Mutalisks on the way. Zeox has got to pull these forces back. Leffi, he does stim. And he runs back. Good thing that Zeox is pulled back. These Baileys are going to try and run for it, and they are just so slow. Even on the creep, they are not able to do anything. But these Marines and Marauders, they have stimmed again. Wow. He is able to take this. He is able to take this right now. Oh my god. He can take this right now, but he stimmed again. Oh no, I don't think he did. Oh no, now he's stimmed again. Oh my god, this is silly. This is the most ridiculous thing. He could have taken this if he didn't stim. Wow. This is silly. He is going to lose these forces because he's overstimmed. And these Mutalisks are going to clean up. Wow. That is the danger. It's incredibly dangerous. Yeah. Just take him out. Yeah, these ugly's making me move. Wow, he's stimming. Wow, that's just so bad. Word to the wise, overstimming, such a bad thing, especially when you don't have any medevacs to cover your ass. I mean, you really need it. So, I'd imagine here, I thought that Zeox for a second there was going to lose it. I mean, if we have a look at the unit count, we got 21 drones to 25 SEVs. I don't know how many mules we got. I mean, there's a lot of... He can call down a lot of mules if he wants to, but we don't see any at the moment. But yeah, I would have said that Zeox is in a bad shape, and he is in a way. But the thing is that he managed to thwart that attack. He's got Mutalisk up. He's got a ton of Zerglings. Although that's not the ideal situation, he could probably attack these back rocks. Or he's seen how many Marauders there were. Although there are now Marines back on the field, there's no starport. You know, this is, and we do see an attack on these rocks here. So Leffi, I guess, is going to see this and he's going to come down. But still, this is bad play, and he didn't expand when he done this, and he's stimmed now. He's forced another stim, and look at it. Look at the health. See that? They're all in the yellow. See, what I do as Zerg is I fly around with my Mutalisks and I force them to stim, and that makes them so much softer, so much weaker, so much easier to kill. Compared to these guys. These are fresh Marine Marauders right here. These are not so fresh. I mean, look at them. So yeah. So Overlord over here has seen that there's been no expansion. In fact, has he? Let me just see Zeox. Yeah, he can tell. You'll be able to tell by the Marines. They'll start glowing. And we heard something there, so we do have a bunch of Mucilis. We've got a fleet now. Mucilis and Zerglings. Though we do have quite an amount of force here, but have a look at the actual units. I mean, if I just control click, a lot of Marauders, a lot of Marines. So yeah, more Marines, 17 Marines, 11 Marauders. But these Zerglings are going to clean up these Marines, I would think. Engaging here, not the wisest. Yeah. All he has to do is take out these Marines. Once these Marines are gone, that's it. Fine. So these Marauders are going to be taken out, because you know what? They can't shoot up. No, they can't. So there are missile turrets though. Leffi has been wise to put missile turrets, but he can take this out. Take this all out. I would take out these barracks. I'd take out as much as I can. I'd make more Mutilisks. How many are on the way? 8 more are on the way. So yeah, these are easy pickings. Take out that reactor. There we go. Reactors take so long to make that it's a good thing to take them out. He doesn't need to take out the tech lab, but he can take out those Marines. We're going to see a feeble attempt by Leffi to put up a missile turret, and that is no way going to get up. If that gets up, that is going to be ridiculous. There we go. So yeah, I would call game right here, because I don't see anything on the production. We do have an armory, but too late. Getting Thors out now is too late, I'm afraid. But you know, you live and you learn. Mistakes made on both sides. No one's perfect. You know, every game is filled with mistakes. But anyone think this music or sounds a bit loud? I do. So there we go. So these Mucilis, how many do we have? I mean, we've got like 14. They could take out all these turrets. He's got Hellions. Does he have? Yeah, he doesn't have Blue Flame, which is good. Take that out. He can take out this, you know. He could take it out. You notice how the Marines, they clump? The Mucilis, they do clump. There is a, I guess, a tactic where, or a micro technique where you clump them up to take down missile turrets. So that you can be over here, take down one, instead of being around here and take damage from 2 or even 3 turrets. You can just take them out one at a time. See that? See how he's taking hits from both sides? But he's got enough here, he can clean up. And he hasn't sent those SEVs to repair it. Oh no. Oh no. So that's basically it. I mean, this was with that one Zergling that ran up here, and he's seen how many Marauders there were. He's seen that there was a a barracks with a tech lab. He knew that there was so many more Marauders out there. He knew that there would be an at least equal ratio of Marauders to Marines, and if that's the case, use your Zerglings to take out the Marines, and use along with your Mutilis once they're down. Easy picking for the Marauders. So so there we go. That's game 1. And Zeox, that is 1-0 to Zeox against Leffi. So we're now going to go into game 2, where we will be playing on Metalopolis. So see you then. Might turn down the sound, it's a bit loud.